Popular Culture Research Team. How can I help you? Back joining us in the studio for Popular Culture Research Team, the revamped edition is Eugene's. Oh, Eugene. Eugene, hello to you.
Hi guys, happy Friday.
Eugene.
I love those decorations. Okay, hi.
It's Christmas season.
Yay,
it's a
I love
holiday
Christmas.
season. And so, you know who does this every year? You know who does this?
Maybe you?
Our producer does it. It's wild, right? Every year he does this. And then this
All of
year,
these things? Wow.
and then this year he goes, "Come help me." And I was like, "Oh, I got the flu." Oh, he was like, "Just help." Oh, I got the flu. He made me.
Oh my goodness.
He does all this. That's crazy, right?
So cool.
So
Thank
nice
you,
of him, right? So nice
Eugene.
of him. It's very nice, very nice. Every year he does
Christmas
this.
season.
All right, Eugene. I told our listeners out there, what? when the what is this called? This is called. I forgot what this is called.
red
The
balls?
ornament. When the ornament falls, he
ornaments.
said he has to do the fixing too. We decide to revamp
Oh,
our
little bit,
segment
right.
a bit, and this could be good and bad.
yeah, because it's our first time to do this.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
So how are we making the changes now?
Okay, so we're gonna cover one thing.
Yes.
About like 3 or 4 weeks for a
4
month.
weeks, yeah, for a month.
For a month.
Yes. It's gonna be dramas only now. Maybe movies.
Maybe drama or movies.
Yeah. No K-pop.
No K-pop.
This means
No K-pop for 4 weeks.
unfortunately, you can't hear me rap anymore. That's that. But I feel
so
like
sad.
no, you know why? Because when we do like dramas, there's so many things that we miss.
Yeah, right. Because there are a bunch of stories to do
Yeah.
to take a deep with. Right.
And today, oh, it's gonna be a great month, guys. SJ's gonna be so happy every Fridays in the second hour from now on because this is gonna be great.
Is this your favorite?
This is one of my favorite
Oh,
dramas. This is one of my favorite
cool.
dramas. You know
Okay.
what? You know what?
So you said drama.
Yeah, it's a drama.
Okay.
We're going to do dramas from now on. We're only going to do dramas from now on for 4 weeks, for a month long.
4 weeks.
And we're going to divide it by, episodes and things like
True.
that. And so, you know what? For a one-line hint, that's going to be my one-line hint. It's my favorite drama. No. It's one of my favorite dramas.
One of your favorite dramas.
Yes.
Is it a hint for those guys? It's
It-
only for.
It
hint
will
for
be.
all-
It will be because I talk about this a
several
lot.
times. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
I talk about this drama quite a bit, but I think combine that with yours, I think they'll get it.
Okay, so my one-line hint is sometimes the smallest alley holds the biggest story.
Did you come up with that?
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow.
Guys, please.
That was your
Get the
best
answer.
one-liner.
Really?
Yes.
You like it?
That was very poetic.
Ooh.
Sometimes the smallest alley.
holds the biggest stories.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Guys, combine that with my one-line. It's my favorite, one of my favorite dramas. It's one of my favorite dramas. I talk about it all the time. There's a couple of dramas I talk about all the time, but I think combined with your one-liner, it'll work out. I'm gonna do my
like a
trailer.
movie trailer, right? I
All right,
there's
there's
good for you.
no echo. Before smartphones, before Wi-Fi, there was one neighborhood where everyone knew your business. In a small neighborhood on the edge of Seoul, kids run between houses without knocking. Moms cook for everyone, and every joy and every heartbreak is shared. In this place, friends become soulmates, neighbors become family, and time becomes something you want to hold forever. This is a story about growing up, growing close, and growing nostalgic for a time you can never quite return to, but will always carry with you.
Ooh.
In your televisions. Stay tuned. There it is.
Good
All
boy.
right.
Amazing boy.
Drama about wine. I wish there was a drama about wine. I wish. We got answers coming in and all that stuff. But of course, for our listeners out there, keep those answers coming in. We're going to be doing this drama for an entire month.
Entire month.
I got a lot to talk about in regards to this. We have a hint song.
Oh, right. Yeah.
This is a pretty good hint song.
This is one of my favorite songs.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, there you have it, guys. This is our hint song. This is Girls' Day with Darling. All right, so the last song you heard with Girls' Day, Darling, and that was a hint song to what we're going to be talking about for an entire month of December. And I think already when I said, like, it's one of my favorite dramas of all time, combined with yours. Beautiful, beautiful one-liner, by the way. And of course, the trailer that we had, I think everyone pretty much got it. So, for the next 4 weeks, what are we doing, Yujin?
It's super easy. It's Reply 1988.
That's right, Reply 1988. And the answer coming in, first answer was James over in London says Reply 1988. 1, 2, 3. Benny over the... Why is Benny always second? You guys
It might be a coincidence.
have you ever noticed every time, every single week the answer comes in, Benny is always second. Benny's always second. I don't understand what goes on here. Benny says Reply 1988. 1, 2, 3. I Love Korea 143 says Reply 1988. 1, 2, 3. That's right. And we got a bunch of other Jenga reply something.
Reply something. Yeah, reply something.
Reply 1988. There you go. Mark is very happy with Girls' Day. I guess that's his favorite. Joyful Irina tuning in says 응답하라 1988. That's right. She got the Korean title. Honestly, I didn't think I would get it. I never get dramas right. But she got it. There you go. Let's talk about this. And it's very timely that we're talking about this, right?
So this drama actually aired 10 years ago from November 2015 to January 2016. And it features a cast who have now become massive stars like Park Bo-gum, I love him, Harry, 류준열, 고경표, 이동휘, and An Jae-hong.
Guys, they just recently marked 10 years.
10 years.
And everybody came together.
Oh, yeah, right.
Everyone came together except for one person. Yujin wasn't there because, you know, him and Harry broke up and I guess things are no good. Is there a special reason why you chose this drama?
There is. Actually, there are a few reasons. First, this drama originally aired around this time of year, like early winter, so it just feels perfect for me to revisit it now. And second, Park Bo-gum, who is hugely popular right now in Korea and globally, stars in it. So I know many international K-drama fans absolutely love him, including me. And finally, this drama realistically portrays the atmosphere and lifestyle of Korea in the late 1980s. So it's the perfect show to introduce our international listeners about what Korea was like back in the days.
You weren't born yet, so you wouldn't know like what it was like. But I was
half
like...
yes, half no.
Yeah, so like I was like 2. I was 2
right.
in 88. I was 2
too.
years old, but I remember this because I lived in kind of like a similar atmosphere before I immigrated to the U.S. As you know, modern dramas are filled with intense, stimulating elements, but that old school warmth. It's just so refreshing, right? I mean, plus, you know, the retro trend, it's huge these days. And many people are starting to, like, really miss that vibe of the late 80s, right?
That's so true. So even people in their 20s and 30s these days, like me, really love that retro feeling, especially the 80s and 90s vibe.
Yeah.
And you see in fashion or music and even photo filters that vintage style is totally back. But I think people really miss the sense of community from that era. And, you know, in today's world, everyone is busy and individualism is very strong. And honestly, we don't know who is living right next door. But back then, you could walk into your neighbor's house, eat dinner together, and treat them like family. And that sense of, how can I say, like togetherness or bond, I think people today find it that really, really healing.
Yeah, when I was young in the 80s, the late 80s, I lived in a house where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 households.
In one alley?
Yeah, lived in one alley, right? And it was like all next doors. And so like my mom would be like, where are you? You know, where is he? Where is he? Right? And then I'd be like in house number 1 eating. She said, what are you doing eating there? I was like, I don't know. They just told me. I just went in. There was food on the table and I just ate together. That's how it was.
Oh, okay.
Ran around the the alley,
Mm-hmm.
run around eating frogs and sparrows and ant butts and
Ant butt?
yes, ant butts. It's
Ooh,
it's
I didn't know
It's
that.
very lemony. It's acidic. But I mean, this is like, I love it because it's so nostalgic for me.
Right.
Let's go into the main characters because like you said,
Okay.
I mean, every one of these characters became huge stars after this show.
Huge stars, right? So the story is set in the late 1980s in a neighborhood alleyway in Seoul and centering on 5 friends who grew up together and they're like high school students now.
Yes.
The only girl in the group is Tok-sun, played by Hedy from Girls' Day, the idol group. And she's very honest with her emotions and has the warmest heart, I think, but a little chaotic, but in the cutest way, which made viewers fall in love with her. And there are the 4 guy friends surrounding her. And the biggest fun of this drama is to guess which one of these 4 will become her husband.
Hedy is an idol, but the character that she plays is so far from being an idol. And I loved her so much because of that.
Oh.
I love that character, and she was such a great actor.
Right. She was so adorable.
She was so adorable. You know, with the whole thing with the husband thing, you know, later on it comes down to, we'll talk about later on.
Later on.
It goes down to last 2 people. Did you know that the agencies of the 2 actors were basically trying to lobby? They did not decide who was going to be the husband until the end.
Really?
Yeah. Because they knew that eventually whoever the husband is that actor is going to get tons of advertisements and commercials.
Oh.
And so like the agencies were fighting over who is going to be the husband, and eventually you know who the husband is going to be. We'll talk about that later in. But again, the drama itself, all the characters, they were so unique. They were very like almost like your friends, neighborhood friends. Let's talk about these characters.
Okay, so the 4 guys all have such distinct charms that the audience was completely divided on who to root for as a husband for Harry. So Jeonghwan, he's very quiet and a bit cold on the outside, but incredibly warm and caring on the inside.
That's right.
And Sunwoo, he's the top student in school, and he's very sweet, diligent, and a devoted son. And Dongryong, my favorite, is the class clown. He's the mood maker of the alleyway, and he loves dancing and joking around. And Taek, he's a genius Go player. He doesn't say much, but he's pure and kinder than anyone else. And you have to guess which one ends up with Tok-sun. But even if I know the answer, I'll keep it a secret. No spoilers here.
That's right. We're not going to spoil that right now. I know a lot of our listeners were saying they haven't watched this drama, but if you want to really get into... Because our show is about sharing cultures. And if there's a drama that shows you cultures of the 80s, brilliantly in a perfect way, this is the drama.
Yeah, and also for those who haven't seen it yet, we will talking about like this drama for the next 3 weeks more. So I highly recommend watching it. It's available on, can I say this?
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
Who are you secret? Who are you rooting for when this was happening?
So my favorite back then was Jeonghwan.
Really?
Yeah, because there were so many scenes where he genuinely cared about Tok-sun.
Like he acts like he doesn't, right? He's like so mean to her sometimes.
Right. On the outside.
Yes.
But inside it's totally different. But my friends were rooting for the other guy, so we used to debate about it all the time, and I won't say this answer right now.
No.
And you have to watch it. How about you?
You know what? I was rooting for Taegi, but he wasn't my favorite character though.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
My favorite character was Jeonghwan's brother. He was my favorite.
Can I say his name?
Yeah.
정봉이.
Yeah. 정봉이 was my favorite
difficult.
because I mean we'll talk about it, but he's quite a character. I love him.
He's a good actor.
He kind of reminds me of me sometimes. So that's that. You know, the other great thing about this drama is the music too. And
True.
it plays a lot of the old school musics.
All of it like remake songs.
That's right. And I fell in love with this next song that we're going to listen to, which is one of the OST's original soundtracks. But in the 80s, one of the most famous artists was, do you remember? No, why am I asking if she remembers? 이문세. 이문세. Right? And so this was an original song sung by 이문세. This is 혁오 or 오혁 with a little girl, 소녀. 내 곁에만 머물러요. 떠나요.
떠나요?
떠나면. It's time for me to leave. No, this is one of my favorite songs. This would be in space. So Esther, you're too young to remember the 80s, man.
young.
No, I don't. I actually do remember. 88, 89 was when my brother was born. And just the atmosphere, all the things that I was able to do. And the crazy thing here that I didn't know this.
We didn't know.
Yujin and I were talking about this. They were censored overseas.
Really? Is it true, guys?
Like the advertisements and the songs and things like that? Wow. Oh my goodness.
You guys have to watch everything.
Yeah, you guys, I mean, even if it's, if it does get censored a bit, you might be missing some parts. We're going to be covering episodes 1 through 5 this week.
Right, yes.
And these are going to be very 80s Korea moments in these episodes. We had such a hard time in our Wednesday staff meeting.
What?
Trying to figure out which to
so many
cover.
Things to do?
There was like 10 things to cover and only so little time. So let's go.
Let's go.
Episode 1.
Okay, so there is one scene in episode 1 that I think perfectly captured the sentiment of Korea in the 80s and 90s. So it's the scene where the kids are playing outside and suddenly from every corner of the alley you hear the moms shouting their kids' names like 덕선아, 정원아, and say like it's dinner time. But only Taek leaves alone with his dad, his Go player, and their dinner table is almost empty, like just rice and soup. It looks so lonely. But then friends start bringing plates from their own houses one by one, like kimchi, curry, bulgogi, seaweed kim. And suddenly that empty table turns into this huge family meal. So even though they're not related by blood, the neighbors take care of each other like family. And that culture of sharing whatever little you have and kids treating every neighbor's house like their own, I think that explains exactly why Koreans are so eager to the reply drama series.
Yeah, it's like one family made a lot of like potato salad, right? And they decide, they have too much, so they're going to share it with others. And then another house made too much of something, and they share this. And they just recently made kimchi, so they're going to share this.
Right.
And it's so wholesome. Like, you don't have that anymore. You just don't have that anymore. Any other moments in the show that shows the era in this?
So in episode 3, there's the school trip talent show. So in Korea, schools have always gone on these big overnight field trips called 수학여행. And the highlight was always the talent show. And in the drama, the first place prize was a maimai, which was, I don't know what it is, but
I don't know this neither.
Okay, it's like a portable cassette player, like a Walkman.
Yes.
And basically the 80s version of AirPods, so it was huge for students. And Toksun wanted to perform, but she couldn't, so the 3 guys, Jeonghwan, Dongryung, Seonu, go on stage and perform instead of her. And what's fun is that this culture still exists, just in a different way. The talent show has evolved into modern school festivals where students cover K-pop idol dances, perform in bands and sing, and the spirit of the stage is still the same.
It was so funny because I don't know Maimai. I didn't grow with Maimai. I was too young to have a Maimai in the 80s, right? But it's like, guys, it's like the equivalent of a Sony Walkman.
Oh, yeah.
And so if you had a cassette player, everyone had a Maimai.
My.
But also the song, do you remember what song they danced to, the 3 guys?
소방차.
Did they do 소방차? Oh, it was 소방차.
I don't know.
You're right. 딴. What is it? 어젯밤에?
I don't know.
The original idols, ladies and gentlemen.
소방차.
어젯밤, right?
어젯밤. Oh, the title is 어젯밤.
Why did I think it was a New Kids on the Block? Oh, no, it's someone else. That's another episode. New Kids. But 어젯밤 이야기. 어젯밤 이야기 by 소방차, right?
Right.
That was basically the biggest idol group at the time, and they were able to perform to it, and everyone goes wild. Besides the field trip, right? Any other fun episodes?
I think the packed bus scene in episode 4 is unforgettable. So
we saw that in the
bus.
music video, right?
So back then, kids took the bus to school every morning and the buses were always overflowing. But because it was so crowded, romance would sometimes bloom in that chaos. There's a scene where Chong-hwan uses his body to shield Deok-sun from the pushing crowd. So it was so heart-fluttering. And nowadays, many parents drive their kids to school, but back then, almost everyone took the bus.
Yeah.
And having a car meant you were seriously well off. And anyways, this scene reminds me of myself taking those packed buses when I was in middle school, but no romance. So watching that scene was impressive. No romance at all.
Wait, do people really say that? Like, do they really think about that as they go into the bus?
Yeah.
Like, so when you were young...
To be honest, yeah. Because I was like middle school student.
Right, so when you're in middle school, you took the bus to school?
Right.
And then
I did.
You have this thing where you're like, okay, maybe I could bump into my, true love.
Just imagination, but I thought about it
interesting.
always.
It's funny you say this. When I was in college, right before I went to college, I watched a drama called Love Story in Harvard.
Oh.
Love Story in Harvard with Kim Nae-won and Kim Tae-hee. And in the drama, it's like, what is it? Kim Nae-won is... No, not Kim. You said Kim Nae-won? So he's driving, like he's riding the bicycle through campus, and then he bumps into Kim Tae-hee, and then romance sparks. And I was like, I got into Syracuse, or I'm going to Syracuse University, and I'm like, I'm gonna ride my bicycle through the campus, look for my Kim Tae-hee. Not once. Not once have I met my Kim Tae-hee.
Not once.
No, I mean,
it's just a drama.
I did have a girlfriend, but I mean, but it wasn't.
Wait. Okay,
in college.
Okay.
But I don't want to put it this way. She wasn't no Kim Tae-hee. And also, we didn't meet that way. It wasn't like those innocent love. And also, Syracuse was no good weather for bicycle riding either. What's the name of this drama we're talking? Reply 1988. I didn't know that people had that kind of like, hope that
like expectation
that you'll meet somebody in the bus. Guys, if you want to meet love, go ride the bus and stuff like that. The cool thing that you mentioned is the lottery.
Lottery.
You know why I remember this? So there was the Olympic lottery.
Yeah, so that's how Chong-hwan became so rich, right?
So Chong-hwan's family were one of the poor. They're actually the poorest family in the neighborhood,
right?
And it was just like a rundown, half basement home. All four of them living together. Chong-bong, his brother, and things like that. And then Chong-bong, even though they had no money, Chong-bong kept on buying all the lotteries.
Right.
And his mom goes, "What are you doing buying all this? We have no money." And then the draw comes out, the what is it? The Olympic lottery draw comes out, and they win, and they become rich overnight.
Overnight, that's true.
And I remember this because my dad also bought the lottery. Obviously, didn't win. Whoa. But I remember even as a kid, very young, not even 2 yet, the whole, my mom, me, all three of us, like just sitting in front of the television, trying to see if we got the thing. I remember that.
Same here these days.
Yeah,
Me too.
So this is a very nostalgic moment for me. Let's go back to, again, episodes 1 through 5. For you, what was the most memorable scene?
Oh, there are so many, but it has to be in episode 4 when Taek loses his padugmach, go game, and after he loses and comes home, all the adults around him just tell him, like, it's okay, these things happen. It's like meant to be comforting, but sometimes that kind of empty words just makes you feel worse. And then his friends show up and say, hey, just yell if you want to, say some bad words, curse if you want to. Why are you holding in it? So Taek, he actually barely shows his emotions, but he finally listens to them and he starts shouting and letting all his anger out, like saying bad words. So I think it showed that true friends are not the ones who just say nice things. They're the ones who tell you it's not your fault. You're okay to be angry. So for me, that scene shows the true meaning of friendship that the Reply drama series is all about. You remember that scene?
No, I do remember this. I actually watched this drama twice. All through, 2 times. And sometimes I pick episodes that I like and rewatch it over again. But for me personally, my favorite scene was going back to what I said with the lottery. You have Chongwan's family sitting down. They're about to eat. And then you have, what is it? Chongwan's, there was an iconic scene. It's like they're checking the numbers.
And they dropped their spoons.
And then what is it? The
dinner.
dad had the kong. And it drops. And then Jeongbong went from getting hit in the head with a spoon to his mom basically going...
They're hugging each other without yelling, without screaming.
No screaming. They're just hugging. They're crying. And then Dong-ryung comes over and says, 엄마가 이거 드리라는데요, right? He comes with food.
Right.
And says, my mom said share this.
Poor.
And Chongwan looks at him and goes, we're going to move. We're moving. And I love that whole rags to riches kind of moment. And the fact that how in the house that they live in, it's the best house in the neighborhood. But the half basement house, Hedy lives there.
Hedy lives there, right?
Yeah.
Aww.
And I mean, you'll find out later on why Hedy lives there, because of loans gone bad and things like that. But it's a very nostalgic drama, and there's so much that goes on. Like they'll give you songs that were played at the time, commercials. I can't remember obviously, but commercials. Yeah,
I don't remember at all.
And later on, I mean, as we delve into all the big stuff that happens within, there's historical moments that happen where if you remember, you go oh my goodness, they're talking about this. So this is real cool. We got messages coming in from our listeners out there. James says, if I try to ask out a girl on a bus today, I'll get pepper sprayed. Why? This will be an experience. I got on a bus once. A dude got on with raw fish and wriggled it in people's face. Okay, there's no romance.
No romance at all.
There.
It's just a drama. So the bus what I was on packed with girls.
Oh,
not
because
boys.
It was all girls middle school. That's why. Is that where it starts? Because elementary school, you start off with both. Right, boys and girls. But then starting middle school, it's one.
It's
single
divided.
Oh wow.
Divided
Yeah.
Girls, middle school, boys, middle school.
Oh yeah, that's right. And our producer made a very good point. In the buses, they used to carry the book bag for them if they sit down. So the one person that gets the seat, let's say there's a whole bunch of people, and I was able to get the seat. Actually, they don't even ask. You don't even ask. They just throw the book bag at you, and you're the person that has to carry all the bags.
Really?
Yeah.
They are strangers.
Even strangers too. So if you even till now, what you see is, let's say you were sitting down in a subway. And then you see an elderly person, and then you give them the seat.
Right.
They'll take it, and instead they'll be like, "Give me your bag," and then they'll hold the bag for you.
Really?
괜찮아, it's okay, but they'll carry it.
It's hard to imagine these days because they can steal it.
There's no stealing in Korea. This is no New York. This ain't no New York.
Okay.
But there's a lot of nostalgic stuff, and we're going to go into, of course, other episodes next week here. Yeah, really? I've seen it. I've seen it happen still in Korea. Yeah. Yujin, this is going to be a fun month. Thank you very much for covering episodes 1 through 5. I really encourage you guys to check out the episodes.
Please.
Reply 1988. We're gonna see you next week. All right. Until then, sending her out of the studio, we'll take a listen to a song from December with "All I Can Give You Is Love." 너에게 줄 수 있는 건 오직 사랑뿐.